Hello everyone, welcome to CBS Institute. Welcome to current affairs session. Today we are going to discuss some of the recent important current affairs that are very important from upcoming exams point of view. Watch the video completely and prepare your own notes. Now let us begin our session with the first one. See, this point is associated with science and technology. We can expect questions associated with science and technology in our exam. Okay. See, recently scientists from Aryabhatta Research Institute of Observational Sciences have discovered a new active galaxy. Okay, galaxy is a combination of dust, billions of stars, planets also. Okay, see, even the Earth is also part of a galaxy called Milky Way galaxy. Okay, so here scientists from this institution have discovered a new galaxy. Okay, so this galaxy is emitting gamma rays, so they have named this galaxy as narrow line Seyfert 1. So this is the name of the galaxy. Okay, so they have discovered recently. Okay, so here narrow line Seyfert 1 galaxy has been discovered by the scientists of Aryabhatta Research Institute of Observational Sciences. So this is the matter here. Okay, see, if the questions are to be raised from this portion, how the questions can be formed? Okay, see, question could be, recently scientists of which of the following institutions have discovered a new galaxy called narrow line Seyfert 1? This could be a question. So answer will be Aryabhatta Research Institute of Observational Sciences. Or recently scientists from this institution have discovered a new active galaxy which is emitting gamma rays. What is the name of, okay, what is the name which has been given to the newly discovered galaxy? So answer will be narrow line Seyfert 1. Okay, see, whenever an institution or organization comes into news, we have to know the location of that particular institution as well. See, this Aryabhatta Research Institute of Observational Sciences is located at Nainital, which is in Uttarakhand. Okay, Nainital, Uttarakhand. Dipankar Banerjee, Dipankar Banerjee is the director of this institution. So these 2 points are important. Most probably the question, okay, so if we compare these 2 points, the question, okay, so there is higher chance of raising this question. Okay, so Nainital, Uttarakhand. Okay, so this is associated with science and technology portion. So science and technology is also very, very important in our exams. Okay, so here Aryabhatta Research Institute of Observational Sciences has come into news because of this issue. Okay, now let's take up the next one. See, recently Ministry of Agriculture, Union Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India has signed an agreement with Microsoft India. Okay, with Microsoft India. So Union Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare has signed an agreement with Microsoft India. So what is the main objective behind signing this agreement is the question here. Okay, see, for example, farmer X is cultivating maize in his land. Okay, maize in his land. For example, he purchased urea. For example, urea cost is rupees 100. Okay, other fertilizer as well, which also costs 100 rupees. Now this is the investment. Okay, so this is called input cost. Okay, input cost. Now he harvested the maize and he sold it in the market. He got rupees 1000. This is the output here. Okay, income to the farmer. See, this is input cost. Okay, so the main objective of this agreement is by using the technology how to reduce the input cost. Okay, how to reduce the input cost. So in order to find the solutions, in order to find new ways for reducing input cost, this agreement has been signed. Okay, so Agriculture Ministry has signed agreement with Microsoft India in order to find ways to reduce input cost of the farmers. Okay, so there could be a question in our exam. Recently, Ministry of Agriculture has signed an agreement with which of the following tech companies to reduce input cost of the farmers? That is Microsoft India. Okay, see here, this is very important because it is related to agriculture and also it comes under the agreements sector, agreements point as well. Okay, so here Microsoft India. See, Microsoft is actually the United States of America. Okay, USA based company. The global chief executive officer is Satya Nadella. Satya Nadella. See, Microsoft India chief, India chief. Okay, Microsoft India chief. He is the global CEO. Okay, Microsoft India chief is president is Anant Maheshwari. Okay, Anant Maheshwari. So this is the name of Microsoft India president. Okay, see this project. Okay, so under this agreement, a trial project, that is a pilot project, will be implemented. A pilot means trial project. Pilot project will be implemented initially in 6 states. Initially 6 states. The states are Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, Gujarat and Rajasthan. So in these 6 states, the pilot project will be implemented in 100 villages. 100 villages of these 6 states. Okay, so a point to be kept in mind, 100 villages. So these are the important points with respect to this issue. Again, also important is Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar. Narendra Singh Tomar. So this point is also very important here. Okay, so these are the important points with respect to this issue. You have to note down all the points here. Now let's take up the next one. See, the Article 338 of the Indian Constitution talks about scheduled castes. Okay, people of scheduled castes. Okay, see here, recently on 14th April 2021, this is the 130th birth anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Okay, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. This is important here. Okay, 130th birth anniversary of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, that is B.R. Ambedkar. See, Article 338 of the Indian Constitution talks about people belonging to scheduled caste. Their rights must be protected. Okay, their rights must be protected. See here, for the protection of their rights, a commission was formed. The commission is known as National Commission for SC, National Commission for Scheduled Castes. So recently, Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad, Union Minister for Information Technology, Electronics and Information Technology, and also Minister for Law, has launched online grievance management portal. Okay, online grievance management portal of National Commission for SC. Okay, National Commission for SC. See, this portal facilitates filing of complaints on online. Okay, see, if any problem occurs, if any person belonging to scheduled castes faces any problem, then he can file a complaint on this portal. Okay, so recently on 14th April 2021, that is 130th birth anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad has launched online grievance management portal of National Commission for SC. Okay, see, Vijay Sampal is the chairman of National Commission for SC. This is also a point to be kept in mind. This is important from examination point of view. Okay, so these points are important. See, which minister, okay, who among the following ministers has launched this portal could be a question. Okay, so recently OGMP of NCSC has been launched, that is National Commission for SC. Who is the chairman of National Commission for SC? This could also be a question in our exam. So these are the important points. Okay, note down all these points. Now let's take up the next one. See, Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India, Professor Dr. Vijay Raghavan. Dr. Vijay Raghavan. So this is the image of Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India. So he advises Government of India on matters related to science and technology. So he is the Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India. So recently he has launched a mobile application called Manas. Okay, called Manas. This is important here. Okay, see, Manas stands for mental health and normalcy augmentation system. So Manas stands for mental health and normalcy augmentation system. So here there could be a question in our exam with respect to this issue. Okay, see, the main objective of this portal or this mobile application is to improve the well-being, mental well-being of the persons across all ages. Okay, but initially the focus will be on the people aged between 15 to 35 years of age. Okay, so this is how to improve the mental well-being. Okay, skills. Okay, how to be stress-free. Okay, so these are the main objectives. So mental well-being has to be improved. So this is the main objective here. So recently Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India, Dr. Vijay Raghavan has launched this mobile application. So information with respect to mental well-being is available on this mobile application. Okay, see, if the questions are to be raised with this issue, how the questions will be formed here is, recently who among the following has launched Manas application, Manas mobile application? So this could be a question in our exam. So Dr. Vijay Raghavan. Recently Dr. Vijay Raghavan has launched a mobile application called Manas. What is M in Manas? What N stands for? What A stands for? What S stands for? So these types of questions are also raised in our exam. Okay, so these are the important points here. Now let's take up the next one. See, recently United Nations Population Fund, that is generally called UNFPA, recently released State of World Population Report. Population Report 2021. State of World Population Report 2021. See, here there are no rankings, but here it has been released. The report has been released with a title, My Body is My Own. This is important. Okay. See, this report has also mentioned about child marriages. Okay. See, the title of the report released by United Nations Population Fund is My Body is My Own. Okay. See, there are no rankings with respect to this report, but question could be raised like this. State of World Population Report is released by, this could be a question, that is United Nations Population Fund. See, this is headquartered at New York City. Okay. The title of this report is My Body is My Own. So, these are the important points here. Now, let's take up the next one. See, this is the image of famous artist, a pioneer in arts. See here, Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci. See, he was born on 15th April 1452 in the country Italy. In the country Italy. So later he became very famous artist and he became pioneer in art. Okay. So in order to celebrate the World Art Day, the International Association of Art, International Association of Art in association with UNESCO, that is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. See, these two institutions have started World Art Day. Okay. So officially it was first observed in the year 2015. Okay. So recently 15th April, okay, every year 15th April is observed as World Art Day because of this is the birthday of famous artist Leonardo da Vinci. Okay. So April 15th every year is observed as World Art Day. See, this year theme is You Are Not Alone. You are not alone. So this is also important here. There could be a question, World Art Day is observed on which of the following dates, by giving the options. So this is April 15th. Okay. So here these are the important points. United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, that is UNESCO, headquartered at Paris. This is the capital city of the country France. Okay. So Andre Azoulay, Director General of UNESCO. Okay. So this is also headquartered at International Association of Arts, also located in the city of Paris. Okay. So these are the important points with respect to World Art Day. Now, recently 2 books have been released. Okay. Whenever a book comes into news, we have to know the title of the book and also the author of the book. See here, Suresh Raina, okay, and Bharat Sundarshan and Suresh Raina. So they have written a book. This is actually the memoir, biography of Suresh Raina. Okay, he also the part of author. Okay, so here, believe what life and cricket taught me. Okay, what cricket and life taught me is the title of the book. So Suresh Raina and Bharat Sundarshan, he is the author. Okay, Suresh Raina and also Bharat Sundarshan. So he is the author. So next one, Being Gandhi. Okay, Being Gandhi, Paro Anand, she is the author of the book. So the question could be, recently Being Gandhi, a book has been released. Who is the author of the book? Could be a question in our exam. So Paro Anand. So these are the recent books. With this, I conclude the session. Thank you for watching.